Won't hear me complaining.
Thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hell's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it. Huh.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadupin. Hooks, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps.
I am Groot.
Okay.
Lousy fun flarkers! Get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first.
You got this one!
Dodge this!
Hold up, Rocket! What did you jerks do to this place?
The church destroys what it cannot convert.
Tell your new boss he ain't getting away with this!
Maybe everyone else is converting other planets!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised stuff?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlo's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale. There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just wait for
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark. I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlo's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long? I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
Man, I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense, but Mantis gave us somebody who can fight it.
Somebody who also makes little sense.
Exactly! I think. He can deal with his evil twin.
Sweep nearly complete.
Okay.
More turkeys dropping in.
They'll be dropping like flies soon enough.
Chop them up!
This is how it's done! Do you hear something?
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others. The destruction is pretty massive.
Guess that means some of the crooks here put up a fight.
A valiant effort in the face of certain defeat.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign, the Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure. Had no idea I'd bust Groot out of there.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Yeah, the Cortex could...
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
That's not the way to Cosmos.
Might be something down there we can use. Groot.
The seedy underbelly. You know, they used to run a poacher's ring out of here.
Is that what that smell was?
Yep, rotting beasts from Maklu 4. really hoping there'd be hover bikes down here.
Why would there be?
No outrageous parking fees, for one. And two, sometimes you want to drop something off without anyone else seeing.
Can you squeeze in there? So if there were hover bikes down here,
We could have hopped on and zipped down to the lower city. Me and Groot used to do it all the time. There you go. Should be safe.
thank Flark these boots are waterproof.
Find anything?
Dead end.
Let's continue before Nikki becomes a dead end too.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora, wait for us! What the fuck, Gamora? Gamora's slicing through them like butter!
Not again!
Again?
His belief could not save him from death!
Don't be sad! Keep punking their scudding lights out!
Throw that, Drax! You just got destroyed by the Destroyer! Awesome!
Been too long since I blew something up!
No fear! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Wipe him out, Rocket! Do your thing, Drax!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Drax, destroy! Drax, toss it! I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see
It's
some
breathing more,
fireworks?
Groot! Send it their way, Drax! You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flagged-up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenoburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
Stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming! Rocket! Blast him! Buy some time, bro!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us what happened?
These fanatics only understand violence! Your end is now! You just... Put down another fanatic!
This won't hurt! When
Russia,
we find
Drax!
Raker, I get him first!
Sure thing. I can't wait to see you cut him down.
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Wish we had one of their tank chariots.
Rocket! Go wild! Groot! Slow him down!
We're barely scratching the big tank.
On it!
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
There goes the arm.
Gamora, put him down!
You don't stand a chance! So we can forget what I'm...
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us what happened? How many times have I saved your butt now?
Incoming!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
He's in for a world of suffering!
Lob it at him, big guy!
Don't be sad! Keep punching, they're shutting lights out!
Need some breathing room, Groot!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
Slice and dice! It's just gonna get harder from here!
I'm just getting warmed up! Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Drax, sack him!
Who else did you kill? Anyone I know?
We will require a comprehensive kill list one day!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Things built tough! We need to really pile it on!
Groot, Hawkeye time!
Well, Warberry's got herself in a bind!
Fire this robot!
Goes to show how many unhappy people there are!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmo spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy. I used to spend a long time staring out at the... wondering where I belonged.
With us, Rocket. That's...
You should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
Gap's too big to jump.
You need to find a way to get us across.
See that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head? Or was the poor sucker born like that?
I could topple the pillar.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
Oh, Gamora!
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for literature!
But this would make a great story!
If we're alive to tell it!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Smoke them, Rocket! Crap! Now it's Nova!
On the left!
Flarkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
You've been thunderstruck! Tie him down! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Katafian minstrel?
I see him, Groot! Watch out! That one's been boosted! Kaboom!
Wreck 'em, Drax!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Need some breathing room, Groot!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance! I was just trying to wake him up!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
Ready! Look! Golden Boy and Uni-Flarker are still at it!
Come on, the God stuff wasn't just talk!
I ain't saying I want him to lose, but I wouldn't mind if Raker socked him one.
We're sitting ducks! You are wrong on both counts! Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
I am trying to destroy!
You really seem to be enjoying this! Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
Chop him, Gamora!
I thought you'd never ask!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
Hold it, Drax! Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Bombs away, Rocket! Crap! Now it's Nova! These soldiers are deadlier than the local security! Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker!
Another crazed Novagor soldier down!
Peter!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! Deadliest woman incoming!
Aim at what?
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing! Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next roof! Smash him up, Drax!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get
You don't
over!
need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out!
do your worst, faithless!
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover.
Keep shooting! I'll get closer!
Too close! What? Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge... How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Clarkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Let loose, Rocket! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance...
My great strength goes underutilized!
Justice is swift!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Careful!
Zombed out weirdos deserve it!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
What's next, Peter?
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong, but what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower? We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
Must suck to be a celestial head, just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet. And then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains. Until a death cult evicts everybody and starts blowing up what's left of you.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn. And the brainwashing cult. And the Magus World Destroyer thing.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look! They're still at it!
At least they're trying.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
Anyone see a way across?
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream. Oh, you gotta...
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it?
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the Cortex. It is the Cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't good, Angela.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog! Blow him up! Through! Show him your... We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
They will not touch him! Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more.
Storm will get him, Groot!
My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace!
Then let's all take a crack at hurting this thing!
Time for the big guns!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building a statues for this! Light him up, Rocket!
Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Feels like I've been shooting that big spot for hours!
Belief didn't shield them from that!
These fanatics only understand violence! What is next,
Time's
Peter
up!
Quill?
Sick 'em, Drax!
That's one big, bad, scuttle robot!
Rocket! Safety's off! Cosmo! Conqua's here!
The dog is lost in memories of the past!
We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
Let's worry about keeping them off
Keep
of
keeping it
us!
railing track! I'm coming! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down! Cosmo, you've got to snap out of
Breathing
this!
room,
Who's
Groot!
scrambled?
This has got my name on it!
I am trying to destroy!
Blitz him, Rock! Drop it on him!
I guess that
We're the resistance now!
Mulberry's got herself in a bind! You got it! Ha ha ha! There goes the arm! This one just eats ammo!
about time!
Nowhere secure! big trouble after this!
If there's any of them left!
I'll enjoy this!
Stick it to her, brute!
What the flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is? Cosmo smelled. Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. And it sounds like they gave you up.
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on Nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Peter Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers. Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Yep.
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people. She knows what she's doing, or...
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah. Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
Yeah, you might lose mine! It's starting to take me off!
Carve of a new one! This is so gross! The cranial matter has an impressive springiness! Danger close, Rocket!
Any last words?
What's down that giant brain drain? Perhaps our enemies can find out! Face first!
Finally! Sick of those Dastan mines!
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
They cannot...
We're violating so many nowhere codes just being
Send
near
it
this
their way,
train!
Drax. I will leave this out of the dog report!
I got all these cars I'm just dying to use!
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. Probably already got
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them. Many times.
Drax, little help, Evo?
Readily!
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple of bets.
You had units this whole time?
No, they were invested.
big guy, lift that thing up.
To where shall I move it?
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
Think you can anchor to this, Gamora?
Guess we'll find out. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
I really hope it survived.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere, looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Ta-da! Ah! Got a crick in my back because of that.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to. Hey, Groot. Think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Kriya.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug...
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of...
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everybody. My baby.
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
Ugh, I have brain chunks stuck between the ridges of my boots.
As do I.
Like somebody's melted gum.
Nobody better trail none of that gunk into my ship.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel? I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church scud. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
Perhaps there is a way to steer Nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to erase the best place in the galaxy? No way!
Here they come!
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
Whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project!
Our
Just be careful with the stomps there, big guy!
Where is Warlock?
The Warlock is a fearsome warrior. We must trust him! They've got fake tech everywhere! I wish we had time to demolish all of this.
Yeah, they keep flying in more.
Another flarked up Nova Corps soldier dealt with!
Must have missed the defense against Gamora class.
Bringing the pain!
I am Groot.
What is next, Peter Quill? Throw that, Drax! Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
Drax is well known for his non-scientific method! This whole city is going to collapse!
Not until we've dismantled the church!
Been too long since I blew something up.
What's next, Peter?
Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
That ain't us, man. Yay! More brains up ahead.
Ah! Coming out nightmares about brains!
Where is Warlock?
The Warlock is a fearsome warrior! We must trust him! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more goons!
How many do they have?
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
You guys should run. When he says that, things get messy. Still don't hear no ritual.
Perhaps they know we are near! Soon to be one less! That Nova Corps dude was bonkers! Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us! Just be careful with the stomps there, big guy!
Still don't hear no ritual.
Maybe it's a silent prayer session! Oh, you, Drax!
Where is Warlock?
Hopefully he's leaving Raker with some ugly scars! Get some breathing room, Groot! Another fevered trooper now runs cold!
Had to be done! We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
All right, Groot. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuds soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, Scud Fluckers! Oh, you Rocket! String them up, Groot! stretch, people! Everything you got!
Raker better be in there!
Busted open the Nova Corps crackpot! These renegades are the breathing room, brute!
Got a feeling we ain't what's on the other side of this!
I have seen their worst in my own mind! Watch out, dude! Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
Got it! One of the gold-domed wackos!
Can't wait to see your face on a wanted poster!